Question number 9, Jacinda Ardern.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Economic Development and asks, when is he likely to announce a recovery or support package for small businesses in earthquake-affected areas?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, work is progressing at the moment on a business support package for businesses in the area most affected by the Kaikoura earthquakes. I'm not able to give the member the exact timing of when an announcement might be made, but I would hope that I'll be able to provide more details in the next day or so.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Has he or his officials worked with small business owners at all in the design of a small business assistance package, as was done in Christchurch?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, in the time available, we have not worked with a significant number of small business owners themselves, but we have, and my officials have been talking to, for example, the Canterbury Employment Chamber of Commerce. I myself have been talking with Winston Gray, the Kaikoura Mayor, and my colleague Stuart Smith, the MP for Kaikoura, has also been having input on behalf of his constituents.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Will the criteria for small business support be similar to past packages, or will he build in criteria that recognises that some businesses may not experience physical damage but will suffer significantly due to a drop in demand for their services?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Well, Mr. Speaker, we are working on those details at the moment. I think the member raises an interesting point. The nature of the impact in Kaikoura is a bit different in some ways to what we've seen in past packages, and it is more affected by the relative isolation caused by the closure of State Highway 1 in both north and south directions, and that will be one of the considerations, obviously, in terms of this package.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
Supplementary. At this stage, is he looking to develop both a short-term package of relief but also a medium-term package of support to cater for the needs of businesses who count on a tourism high season to carry them through the year?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Well, I'm not in a position, Mr. Speaker, to give the exact details of the package today, but obviously one of the considerations is for what period of time that businesses will be in a position of not being able to have their normal tourism season. Unfortunately, we don't have that knowledge to date, although I'd point out that New Zealand Transport Agency, and I've had discussions with my colleague, Minister Bridges, the Transport Agency is talking in months rather than weeks in terms of the return of that road in both directions to a serviceable level.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Jacinda Ardern.
What work, if any, is he aware of is being done to improve the communication links for small businesses in the area where mobile communications, for instance, are reportedly failing frequently?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr. Speaker, there's a range of work being done. Some of it has been in the public domain in terms of the attempt to use different additional networks for telecommunications to back up the lost fibre optic cable down the main trunk line. I'm pleased to report for the member I was talking to the Mayor earlier today, and he said that telecommunications in the area has improved dramatically today. We'll be getting further updates as to the likely reliability of that in the coming days. But we are seeing services, not just telecommunications, steadily resume, and I think that's a tribute to all the people working on those infrastructure services for the people of Kaikoura and the surrounding districts.